Hell yeah, we're talking that Empire. I told you after the live reaction that I would do a full-on spoiler review of tonight's episode of Empire. Now, the title of the Empire episode was called One After Another, and it seems like Empire, it seems like we're getting one after another episodes that are either okay, great, or, Empire is not what it used to be in those first couple of seasons, or at least those first two seasons, at least the first season, where I think everybody is just knowing that this is definitely just such a drama. It's kind of the same thing over and over again with the kids always fighting amongst each other, and we get the same stuff like that in this episode. But yeah, I'm still very entertained by Empire. So I mean, I have nothing to really complain too much about, even though seems like it's a really repetitive a lot of times in this series. However, in this episode, we did, I love the way they're going with Nessa and Andre and those two hooking up. Fucking Shine Exhibit is pissed, goes after Andre, but, I knew Nessa was going to step in like, no, Shine, no. Of course, the first gun that Shine pulls up, it jams. A lot of coincidence in this episode, and a lot of they could have shot that better, because there's one particular scene in this episode with Precious and how everything goes to shit for her. She actually lies to Tatiana, and Tatiana doesn't even want her in her crew anymore. She lies to Cookie. Sorry, I'm dying here. She lies to Cookie, and everything goes to shit, man. Everything goes to shit. And she's just like, she's throwing fucking folders everywhere, and it just doesn't look very great, honestly. But what I thought this episode was just coasting along, honestly. Lucius and Andre reach a deal with Shine. Shine actually gets Frida, which I think bringing back Frida into the fold is going to be awesome. Because Frida is, hands down, in this series, the best lyricist here. Hakeem is not. Hakeem has some cool jabs here and there. He has some cool flows here and there. But I feel like the music in Empire, especially this season, is just not as good. And I don't like... The problem is, I'm starting not to like any of the kids. Even at one point, even Andre is still iffy for me. But I'm still not liking Jamal. He's a mama's boy, which we see in this episode. And we see time and time again bringing fucking Cookie into the fold, because Hakeem is he's doing not what I'm telling him to do. He's like a fucking baby. But then we have Hakeem, who's just a fucking baby who can't even take care of his baby. His dad's taking care of the baby. But just absolutely, it's just like, I'm just, come on Hakeem, come on Jamal, stop bitching and do your performance. Because Jamal wants to do a performance, but he wants to do it in his living room. He doesn't want to go out there with the mass public, because motherfucker's gonna shit bricks. So Hakeem agrees to it, even though he doesn't need to do this for Jamal, but he does it anyway. And Lucius is telling him, like, dude, man, you're getting punked by your brother. You're getting punked by your brother. You're getting punked by your other brother, because your other brother just stole your girl that you thought you had. You're getting punked. And Hakeem, this is where the episode actually really goes great, is towards the end of the episode, when Hakeem and Jamal are, they're doing their thing. They're flowing. They're like, yeah. And then Lucius wanted Hakeem to really fight back for Tatiana, or whatever, fight back for her and go beef with Little Romeo. That's right, Little Romeo's in this episode. Can you believe that shit? So he wants him to fucking diss him, but he's like, nah, dad. Like, me and my bro are cool. I don't need that shit. That's my ex. I got my new girl Nessa over here. And he's like, really? Nessa's your new girl? Because if you fucking look to the right, you see Andre up in your new girl. So Hakeem don't like that. He starts dissing Jamal. He starts dissing Andre. And I'm not going to lie, that diss was pretty damn funny. I liked it a lot. And then we have more family. We have more fucking brotherly drama. And I was saying throughout the live reaction, how big of a twist would it be that Andre actually has musical talent and he is the best out of the two? That would be off the hook. I mean, that would be cool. I think that's a twist that maybe they're looking forward. Maybe they'll do in the future, because Andre doesn't necessarily need to write his own lyrics. He, ghostwriter, Drake. Actually, I had a really cough. But I do like Nessa and Andre's relationship. I do not. Just Hakeem's such a fucking baby. I liked how Anika came into this episode a little bit as well. I think Precious is gonna leave. Her man told her to go to this one company. He already set it all up for her, and that's exactly what she's probably going to do because... But like Precious' character hasn't even been really in the Empire series, just same as Portia. So we don't really care too much about her, even though we want to. I think that's how I feel. I think that's how a lot of people feel. But and then Shine is with that Lucius' half brother, giving him a little bit of info without revealing, not being a snitch at the same time. Yeah, it's still called snitching. The white boy from the new guy is still a little bitch. Overall, it was an okay episode. It was coasting along. I think it got super, super good when fucking Hakeem started just ripping on his brothers. We'll see where it goes. I feel like this is very repetitive. I mean, I'm not feeling too much of Cookie's relationship with the counselor. I just feel like I would love to see Tyrese in this son of a bitch. I'm just saying. I'm voting for Tyrese. Votes. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. Like the video if you like it. And I mean, that was that Empire. Are you feeling Empire? Are you feeling like it's just coasting along? It's the same repetitive kind of stuff. Are you still entertained? I'm still entertained by Empire. I'm still entertained to see where these characters go. But I think there needs to be a major shakeup along this season because it's getting repetitive and brothers, family fighting with their family, the mafioso type stuff. We need to start seeing something a little bit new for Empire to stay relevant and fresh, like what Lucius is doing with his fucking streaming. That's what Empire needs to start doing, is to find something like that for their show. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, check out my videos, like the video if you like it, and comment below. Let me hear your guys' thoughts. And I'm Dan Megan, and until next time, we'll talk that Empire. Peace. Bye guys.